Let's break out the StatCast numbers. And Singy, it tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling, and I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
Rafael Devers up to hit. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. That misses. 2-1. And that's in the dirt. One out, base is empty, and a run in here in game one of this three-game set. No question about this one. It's out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
So one out, nobody on. Elliot Ramos digs in now. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Still only one out here in the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Next offering misses, and that is ball one.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
Dom Smith stands in. Right through there for a strike. Two out, space is empty. That one finds the zone. That's strike two.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Two outs. Right side, Edwards. Slings to first, third out. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. And it's 2-zip. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And towing the slab in this one, Hayden Birdsong. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
And a guy like this is going to keep you in the ball game. He's going to go out there and compete. Not going to see a whole lot of flair and flash, but he's going to hand it over to the bullpen at some point. And if you've been able to score a few runs, you'll be in it late. So we'll see if he's able to do that for his club in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. First offering, and it just misses.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Just missed.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
And that one up and in. Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Here's a 3-0. There's the strike. 95 of that one. Swing and a foul out of play. At the belt and fires. That one lined to left field, and that's base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting second.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
And now, Jesus Sanchez. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Edwards on at first, nobody out. High fly ball out to left field. Ramos puts it away for the out, and there's one down. Time now for the Marlins lineup. And so far this year, this has not been a very good offense.
Well, in this day and age, if you can't slug and get on base, that OPS has to be at a certain level. If you're going to produce runs, give your pitchers an opportunity as they're facing tough offenses as well.
Agustin Ramirez, the next up for the Marlins. And ball one. And that misses. And now 2-0.
Last two pitches have been down in the zone. Pitcher clearly trying to get that ground ball double play. But in this count, he's going to have to give in, elevate his pitches, and get back into this at bat.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
And a 2-1 on the way. Man at first, one away. And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Runner on the go. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
Full count.
Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag and get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate. Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Eric Wagaman now at the plate.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Swing and a ball popped up. Yastrzemski on his way in. That is the inning. 1 left for Miami, and they're down 2-0. Back here in Miami, and here is Wilmer Flores. Flores, 33 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Now 2 balls and a strike. Right through there for a strike.
2-2. Full count.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That K is his third of the game.
You know, varying speeds can be just as useful for a pitcher as movement. As you see right there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
Mike Yastrzemski in the box with one away as he takes ball one. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Myers under it, nabs it, and there's two away.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Tyler.
And up next for San Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. Just missed.
1-0.
And another ball.
Here.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
Ball three.
And that one is downstairs. And the count's full.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. Nothing doing there for San Francisco, but they hold the 2-0 lead. And we're back. Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Birdsong back to work. That one in the dirt. 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Lee going back on this one. Grabs it right up against the wall.
Batting sixth, the shortstop.
That was a great run and catch right there, Boo. You're talking about instinct, speed, concentration, all 3 coming together to make plays like that one.
Yeah, he went a long way to make that catch. StatCast tells us he covered 125 feet for the out. And now it's going to be Otto Lopez. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Lopez matched a homer in his last game. On the ground, right side. Throws to first.
He's out.
Got the out.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Dane Myers.
2 outs, base is empty. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins.
It's been a tough stretch for him at the plate. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first.
That's an out.
And it's in time for the 3rd out, so that'll end the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. Here's Andrew Knizner. And that's outside. And that's ball 1.
1-0.
And another ball. Off the plate inside, and now 3-0.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is in for a strike.
3-1.
This one popped up right side. Wagaman hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Here's the center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee. Went down on strikes his first time through.
So easy to look at the big boys in this lineup, but he has been a pleasant surprise all season long.
That is upstairs for ball one. One out, bases empty. Line drive, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Late that time, and it's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Swing and a ball popped up. Wagaman makes the play, and there's two down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Rafael Devers.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He's already homered here in this one. Inside, ball one.
1 ball, no strikes.
Just missed. Left field, way back there. That's going back. Back some more. And that ball is gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 4-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
Here's Elliot Ramos. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Next pitch is downstairs. That one missed. Two down, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
2 outs.
Full count.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
This one in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. Makes the catch, inning over. The Giants strike for a pair as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a tough series offensively, and a look at those numbers. And first offering is fouled off. And that's down and away. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2.
1-2.
And there's a ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
Ramos snags it for the second out.
Now batting, the second baseman, Xavier.
So the batting order turns over. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. 1 for 1. He led off the bottom of the first with a single. That clips the corner. And that skips in the dirt. Line drive, fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely, it's a double and his second hit.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Now the number 2 hitter, Jesus Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. Just missed.
1-0.
Up and in. 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Ramos makes the play, and that is that. Marlins leave 1. They're down 4-0. Back here at Lone Depot Park. Now it's Dominic Smith.
Number 7, Dominic Smith.
pitch misses inside, and that is ball one.
Well, these Giants doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
And that's way high. And that's ball 3.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
And that's in for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first. And now it's Wilmer Flores. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
There was a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Norby to second, relay to first, double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Slider misses outside. Movement in the bullpen. Lake Backer, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Coe also getting ready. And the 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here in Miami, bottom of the 4th. Now it's the DH, Agustin Ramirez. Just off the outside edge, and it's 1-0.
You know, these Marlins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
The 1-1. On the ground at first, Smith. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
The first baseman, number 33, Eric Wagaman.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Eric Wagaman. Flied to right his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Ramos sizes this one up. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle.
2 down, bases empty. Down the left fielder, Kyle Stowers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Comes up empty.
0-2.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Marlins down quietly. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Now pitching for
New
the
pitcher
Marlins,
for the Marlins, Lake Backer.
number 84.
Still pretty early in the ball game,
Wait.
so this bullpen has some work ahead of him. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off for San Francisco,
And digging in
the
for
second
San
baseman,
Francisco, Tyler Fitzgerald. His first at bat was a strikeout. And there's a strike. Backer measures 6 feet 2 inches, 220 pounds, and he found his way onto the team. Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone. His 4th home run of the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 5-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Andrew Kisner, the next to hit. He's been a great free agent sign. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Lee up to the plate for the 3rd time as he looks at one down low. In the air, out towards left center. Myers makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Willie.
2 outs,
Adames.
base is empty. And up next for the Giants, Willie Adames. He's already homered in this game. Right through there for a strike. The shortstop takes the ball.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
Just off the inside edge. That one misses, and now 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air. Wagaman settles underneath it, makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Giants add on one more. Bye-bye, baby. The solo home run. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. Bottom of the inning. The batter will be the shortstop, Otto Lopez. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Birdsong back to work. Just missed.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
Now batting, center fielder, Day.
So a man at first. And now, Dane Myers. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Boog, and the one thing about that is Speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they close the gap. It's 5-2.
That gives them hope they can pull off this comeback. They just need a few more swings like that, and they're back in business. He got his front foot down. He was strong on his backside, and when his bat went through the zone, there's no question that ball was going to travel out of the ballpark. But that's, if you were putting a tape together, positive to watch, that's it right there. Just a perfect swing.
Connor Norby, the next up for the Marlins, struck out swinging his first time. That misses. 1-0.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning. Last half of inning number 5. That one laced to center and a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And you can feel this crowd waking up a bit here as the guys are starting to make some noise with their bats.
And here's the catcher, Liam Hicks. Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering upstairs. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
There's a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike. Part 2.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. Dunks one into left. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Flared it out there and got it to drop for the base hit. I think he got it off the handle just a little bit, but the bat held up for him enough to get something behind that swing.
Next to hit, Xavier Edwards.
1-0.
In the dirt, blocked. And another ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Norby over at second. Hicks at first with no outs. That one missed. Now 3-0.
With the big bats coming up and a home run already surrendered, he's really going to have to execute against these next couple of batters.
And that drops in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
And that'll load the bases.
Now batting, right fielder.
And here is Jesus Sanchez. 0 for 2 in this one. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, this is a tough situation with the bases loaded, but the healthiest mindset is just try to get outs, one hitter at a time.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
So now here's the DH, Agustin Ramirez.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here. At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Action in the San Francisco bullpen. Ryan Walker getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Miller, the lefty, warming.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. That misses the zone, and it's 2-1.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Ball 3.
Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. There's the strike.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Dives. What a play. Here comes the runner from third. He'll score on the sac fly, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Huge defensive play right there with the bases loaded. Oh my goodness, if that ball gets by him, everyone scores. Tremendous diving catch and a lot of guts to go after that one.
So digging in, Eric Wagaman. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
Two aboard, 2 outs. Yeah, that's fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. Going to count 1 and 2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Inning ends, and that stops the bleeding. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Giants 5 and the Marlins 3. Here's Rafael Devers. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dish.
In there at the knees. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Tyler Phillips getting loose out there. Coe also throwing. Just missed.
1-1.
Upstairs.
2-1.
Tosses to the pitcher, covers the bag. Quick recovery from the misplay, pays off for the out.
Wilmer.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Elliot Ramos. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Hey!
That's hard hit on the line. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And now the first baseman, Dominic Smith. That's a strike across the top of the zone.
No balls. One strike.
That one outside. And the count even 1-1.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Stowers racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Wilmer Flores.
Wilmer Flores, the next Giant to hit. He swings and fouls one off. And that one is inside, ball one.
One ball.
Ramos
One strike.
off of first with 2 away. Headed towards the corner. And that one hops the wall. Coming home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Textbook defensive execution right there. Outfielder hits the cutoff relay throw to the plate. A perfect strike and a great way to end the inning.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Walker.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
And now Kyle Stowers. That clips a corner. Just missed. And it goes just foul. One, two now. That's a little bit low. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now for the Marlins, Otto Lopez. 1 for 2.
Lopez.
And the slider just misses. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count even at 1. The Fish trailing by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Next offering is in for a strike.
All sliders so far in